Invest in 7 ventures. Yes, in 8. That is not a financial advisor. That is a king 3,000 years ago. Ecclesiastes 11:2, the oldest diversification strategy ever written. And it comes from the wealthiest man in ancient history. Solomon did not earn one stream of income. According to 1 Kings 10, he collected 666 talents of gold per year, roughly $1.4 billion in today's dollars, from at least 7 distinct sources: maritime trade, overland customs, horse brokering, agriculture, tribute, real estate, intellectual property. Ryan, a 7-year-old project manager in Austin, earns $112,000 from one source. His neighbor, Marcus, a physician, earns $380,000 from one source. Solomon would have told both of them the same thing: you are one disaster away from zero. Today you will learn the 7 ancient income streams Solomon built and how to map each one to a modern equivalent you can start this month. Ecclesiastes 11:2, invest in 7 ventures, yes, in 8, for you do not know what disaster may come upon the land. Solomon did not say diversify because it sounds smart. He said diversify because disaster is certain, not possible, certain. The word in Hebrew carries urgency. He had watched kingdoms collapse, trade routes vanish overnight, harvests fail. He knew that wealth concentrated in one vessel shatters when that vessel breaks. And here is the part nobody notices. He said 7, yes, 8, not 3, not 4, 7 minimum, 8 if possible. That number was not random. It matched the actual structure of his own wealth. Modern data agrees. Tom Corley spent 5 years studying 233 wealthy individuals. His finding: 65% of self-made millionaires had 3 or more streams of income before making their first million. The IRS, reviewing 6,053 wealthy estates, identified exactly 7 categories of income across their tax returns. Solomon prescribed the number. Modern research confirmed it. Proverbs 27:23-4. Be sure you know the condition of your flocks. Give careful attention to your herds, for riches do not endure forever, and a crown is not secure for all generations. Solomon warned that wealth is not permanent. It requires constant attention and multiple sources of protection. A single stream of income is a single point of failure. Marcus, 49, is a physician in Dallas, earning $380,000 a year. One income, one source. Last February, a shoulder injury put him out of surgery for 11 weeks. His income dropped to 0. Short-term disability covered 60%, but his mortgage, his 2 kids' tuition, his car lease, and his country club dues did not shrink by 40%. By week 8, he was borrowing from his 401k. Meanwhile, Lisa, 44, is a high school teacher in Raleigh. She earns $58,000 from her salary, but she also collects $14,400 a year from a rental duplex she bought in 2019. She earns $8,200 annually from dividend ETFs. She makes $6,800 a year from a Teachers Pay Teachers store selling her AP History curriculum, and she earns roughly $3,600 from a high-yield savings account. Total, $91,000 from 4 streams. When her school district froze salaries for 2 years, she did not flinch. Marcus earns 4 times Lisa's salary. Lisa has 4 times Marcus's financial stability. Solomon explained why 3,000 years ago, riches do not endure forever. But streams do when you build enough of them. How many streams are standing between you and financial collapse? 1? That is not a strategy. That is a prayer. Proverbs 14:23. In all toil there is profit, but mere talk tends only to poverty. Solomon did not just advise 7 streams. He built them. Let us decode each one and map it to a modern equivalent you can actually use. Stream 1, earned labor. Solomon managed a kingdom. The taxes and administrative revenue from his governance were his active income. Modern equivalent, your salary, your freelance work, your professional practice. This is where most people start and stop. Solomon started here too, but he never stopped here. Stream 2. Trade profit. Solomon became the middleman in international horse and chariot commerce between Egypt and the Hittites. He bought low, sold high, and kept the margin. Modern equivalent. Business income, side hustles, e-commerce, consulting. Stream 3. Customs and tariffs. Israel sat at the crossroads of 3 continents. Solomon charged merchants to pass through. Modern equivalent. Rental income. You own the asset. Others pay to use it. Lisa's duplex earns her $14,400 a year for this exact reason. Stream 4. Maritime ventures. Solomon's fleet, built with Hiram of Tyre, sailed to Ophir and returned with gold, silver, ivory, and exotic goods. A 3-year voyage producing massive returns. Modern equivalent, portfolio income, dividend stocks, ETFs, index funds. You deploy capital, wait, and collect. Stream 5. Agriculture and land. Solomon had vineyards, farms, and forests, producing year-round. Modern equivalent. Royalty income, intellectual property, digital products, courses, books, content that earns while you sleep. The Proverbs 31 woman did this too. She planted vineyards from her earnings. She created assets that produced beyond her labor. Stream 6. Tribute and alliances. Foreign kings paid Solomon for peace and access. The Queen of Sheba brought 120 talents of gold as a gift. Modern equivalent. Interest income, bonds, CDs, high-yield savings, peer lending. Your capital works as an ally bringing returns. Stream 7. Intellectual capital. Solomon charged for wisdom. Kings traveled from across the known world to hear his counsel. Modern equivalent, consulting, speaking, coaching, licensing your expertise. Knowledge monetized. Proverbs 13:11. Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. Solomon was not talking about getting rich fast. He was talking about building streams gradually, one at a time, each one reinforcing the others. Wages in America rose 18% between 2020 and 2024, but inflation rose 21% over the same period. Most workers have less purchasing power today than 5 years ago. A 2026 Bankrate survey found that 88% of Americans feel financial stress. The Federal Reserve reports that only 55% of adults have 3 months of emergency savings. This is what happens when an entire nation depends on Stream 1. One paycheck, one employer, one decision maker between you and poverty. Ryan understood this. He started with his $112,000 salary, Stream 1. He bought a small rental condo, Stream 3, generating $850 a month. He opened a dividend ETF portfolio, Stream 4, now paying $420 a month. He launched a project management template store on Gumroad, Stream 5, averaging $560 a month. 18 months, 4 streams. An extra $34,000 a year. Not because he worked more hours, because he built systems that earn while he manages projects. Solomon gathered little by little. Ryan did the same thing, 3,000 years apart. Same strategy, same result. Here is what everyone misses about Ecclesiastes 11:2. Solomon did not say 7, he said 7, yes, 8. That 8th stream is deliberate, and it changes everything. The 7 streams are structural, the 8th is strategic. It is the stream that creates all the others. Solomon's 8th stream was wisdom itself. Proverbs 4:7, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And in all your getting, get understanding. Kings paid fortunes to access his counsel. The Queen of Sheba's visit was not tourism, it was an investment. She exchanged
Module
120
3,
talents of
we'll examine
gold
the
for strategic
historical
intelligence.
precedents of financial
In modern
instruments
terms,
and
Stream
their
8
modern
is financial
applications.
education. It is the compound
have the
interest of
updated
knowledge.
figures
Every book you
right
read about
here.
investing, every hour you spend understanding
Let's
tax strategy,
review the
every conversation with someone who has built what you want to build, that is Stream 8 generating returns across all the others. Marcus the physician had $380,000 in earned income and zero financial education. Lisa the teacher had $58,000 in earned income and 5 years of deliberate financial learning. One is borrowing from his retirement. The other is building hers. The 8th stream is not an income category. It is a multiplier. And Solomon put it in the verse on purpose. This week, write down every source of income you currently have. If the answer is 1, pick one stream from the 7 Solomon built and research it for 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes. Rental property, dividend ETFs, a digital product from your expertise, interest from a high-yield savings account. Pick one, research it. That is Stream 8 already working. And if this video gave you a strategy worth keeping, share it with someone who is still depending on one paycheck. Sometimes the best financial gift is not money, it is a map. In the next video, we decode Solomon's 4 walls of protection, the ancient system that kept his wealth safe for generations while other kingdoms collapsed. That is next, only on Timeless Wealth Daily.